Whoops. We'll get there eventually, won't we? Okay, so Code of Misconduct versus That Broke Big Time. We'll think about that another time. I mean, I would have shown you the team names, but let's be honest, 5-piece combo have more mercs than anyone's normally allowed. And I don't really know what's going on in this game. Yams has already found his way all the way up to the north side, so Zaphod might be ambushed here, and Heracles and Loman going straight down towards shipping tunnels. Normally an expansion for aliens, but it looks like aliens are just going to try and grab the south side, which is normally fairly safe and easy to do so. King Yo is just going to run straight into that and get killed. But Loman and Heracles both parasited. Yams waiting for the ambush on Zaphod, who is well aware that there should be something up here. He does get picked though. Alright, now Loman Heracles down into the alien main. Eggs are being spawned, and King Yo's not going to be able to get that pick. It was a nice try on the reload for Heracles. So, Heracles and Loam just trying to egglock, but 4 skulks in there now. I'm going to try and back out. Loam's going to get... I was going to say he's going to get picked off. Heracles just runs back. And gets picked off as well on the repeat. Anyway, during that, Yams didn't manage to kill the RT. Did get picked off, which has allowed Zaphod to go back in that north lane and cap. Golden as a gorge. Not going to have too many problems against the single Marine, especially with Skulks to help. In fact, even without the Skulks. But Heracles in from the side might be able to get Golden here. He does pick Golden. That's a pretty big win. Although aliens are still going to hold south for now. As Wake is back down into ventilation. Back on the eggs. He's going to get cleaned up here as he empties his rifle and pistol. And spring out of the comm chair to save his natural. Not too much of a loss. Loam clears up the north side. And we'll just keep moving down to cap. And this is the bit where the res is just... It's going to be crazy. There's 6 RTs coming up for the Marines now. Aliens sat on 4. That's pretty good res income for both teams. Heracles looking for the skulk on the ambush. He's gonna clean it up fairly easily as Turts and Zaphod find themselves a drifter. And will push down onto Purification. But there is one lurk up. No second lurk right now. But one skulk and a lurk here. Oh, never mind. Golden gets picked off from behind. King Yo and Doggo. I'm going to have to try and clear these Marines out. If they lose this fight, Marines are going to have really good pressure on the res lane and cis chain. King Yo goes in first, takes a lot of damage in doing so, and these Marines are just getting meds after meds. They do get cleaned up by Doggo. Both lurks in fact out to heal. Wake finds his way down onto the res node, and aliens opting not to clear that. I'm going to clear Loam up instead, who's capping. This does allow the Skulks to get through on this north res lane. And Wake has desisted. And once again emptied his rifle, missed his pistol shots and died. And now Heracles not going to be able to finish that tunnel off. And not do much else. But Tuts and Zaphod will clean up the Skulks that went through on the res. They really wanted to kill the one that was low, I guess. And didn't work out in their favor because they get nothing in return. Cischain's back up, and the second hive has also been claimed. Okay, Lurks again through on the res lane. I expect they'll back this down. Heracles and Wake, however, are going to be getting rid of a tunnel. And there's nothing Eddie's going to be able to do against this, I don't think. Ooh, Yams comes out of the tunnel just in time. But even so, Heracles is going to win the fight. Now, aliens really need their life forms back over here. 2 likes cleaning up Loam. But this hive soon to be under a little bit of pressure if these marines aren't cleaned. And does get scanned. So Heracles and Zaphod know exactly what they're about to come up against. The Lurks will be on that scan. But there is a shotgun in play, and I don't know if aliens know about those yet. So, right now this isn't much of a fight. Lurks just taking a bit of chip. Heracles actually pushing in. Ooh, Yams gets a nice kill on Heracles. And Zaphod versus 2 Lurks actually does a lot of damage to Kingo. And Bill, he's not getting the med support he needs though. Spring's attention is somewhere else on the map. Right here, apparently, where Doggo also cleaned up that Skulk. Skulk? Marine, even. Golden with the ambush that didn't work before, failing the same ambush again, and Kingyo taking 2 big shotgun shots. Now, during all of this, somehow, aliens just haven't been killing res. They've constantly been forced to sit back here and defend. Normally a map that once you're in that north red zone is difficult to deal with. Yam's going in, getting his swipes in, allowing the Lurks to spike down, and again cleaning up the last marine. But yeah, these RTs up here, you should be getting picked off bit by bit at the very least. Zaphod's going to reclaim the shotgun, and Bill's not going to stop him. He's got Wake coming in as backup, and Loam as well, actually. As Doggo is also a fade now. But when fades come up, weapons 2 does too. And this looks like it's about to be some heavy marine pressure. This is a... Oh no, Wake's falling back actually. No pressure then. Or not double pressure. Heracles, Loam and Turts, 3-man pressure down into shipping tunnels. Trying to get a gate up here. Golden trying to get the parasites in. Does manage to get one. Doggo finding 1 marine. And takes big shots actually. Which... Ooh, and the phase gate does go up. Bill goes very low in that vent. He is kind of just stuck in there for now. That vent not going anywhere. The Fades are going to have to come in and clean him up. And in the meantime, this gate did go up and a robo has been dropped. Yams trying to take on Zaphod. Doggo comes in to back him up. That's another cleaned up marine. Of course, now that we have no scopes really on the field, King Yo's up on the res. And finds Wake, and Wake does a ton of damage. Great shots by Wake. Manages to take out King Yo's lurk. So no luck on the res. Does mean Golden's still alive up there. We'll be able to kill some RTs. That's fine. But King Yo does have the ability to reload. Hasn't really lost much. Golden not going to be able to kill that RT. Does get out with his life though. And now Turts is back camping up from shipping. And in fact, the Max are out. And once you have Max recapping on this map, if Skooks can't get through that lane, there's real pain. Although apparently that Mac doesn't want to build, and Golden nearly picked it off. Fade goes down and Yams, the alert goes down as well. That's going to be a big 4-man push coming straight out to this hive. One life form currently alive to try and defend. And Golden is egging a fade, but I don't know if that's going to come up fast enough, because 4 Marines are just emptying into this hive. They haven't even shot Doggo. He's trying to bait shots and they don't care. And then the one attempt he goes for a swipe comes out real painful. Doggo does manage to get a pick, and somehow hasn't actually taken any shots again. Turt's trying to kill the hive. It's not going to happen. 4%. Can they kill this gate in time? Loam is through the gate already. He's backed up far enough that someone has to go and deal with him, so he's not on the gate. But in doing so, Golden goes really low. Doggo goes extremely low, 50 health. And again, here comes the big push. 4 Marines, more shotguns this time. Yams isn't going to be able to get this hive healthy enough if these Marines don't get picked. And they're just going for the hive. It looks like, well, Zaphod was at least trying to, I think. And Marines are kind of splitting a bit here. Loam actually splits behind to pick the Gorge, does so. But again, the split meant the other 2 Marines got picked off by the pack. Now, the hive still low. Heracles and Zaphod off the gate. I mean that anyone coming through has to go and fight them. Behind this, of course, Marines still sitting on 6 RTs. Aliens still sitting on 4. This will be a constant fight. There's going to be meds for days. The HMG on Turt's going to be doing a lot of lifeform damage. Hallucinations just trolling Marines, and that's a nice clear by the aliens. That's a big clear by the aliens, because now there's no one on the gate. Heracles is just dead. It's Meat Grinder. This is the only gate on the map Marines have. If this goes down, that's not too good. They're all coming through one by one. Tuts is going to try it. Anyone else? Nope. Everyone is dead. Even Spring, the commander, hopped out to try and save that. And now, aliens have a real good chance of coming back in this game. Nodes are going down. Loam's trying to get there to save them. They'd probably be able to save Dat 1, but Gen and Shipping go down. And in fact, some Fades poking base. Maybe not the best idea, because this is a really long hallway to leave through. But the lack of gate on the map, that might hurt them. Although, like I said, they sat on a ton of RTs, all of the meds that have been dropped, all of the tech they have, and Weapons 3 is still ready to be researched. It's on the way. And it looks like aliens just kind of letting the Marines retake Central. Heracles with a HMG and a mag to weld him does a fair bit of damage, but not enough. And as this mag tries to save its life, not much else is going to be said for it. Anyway, the gate re-established means Marines can get back on the pressure. And they're going to need to as aliens cap up to their 5th RT. King Yo gets 1 parasite. Aliens know this pressure's coming. The Drifter's going to get out. Nearly doesn't get out. But again, they're trying for this gate. King Yo goes up onto the res. The Fades just picking off shotgunners. Turt's in Central. This gate actually might go down again before the other one goes up, and I think it will. I don't think. Yeah, that's a grind gate. You don't want to do that. Alert goes low, and the alert does get picked off, but the gate is still dead. Bill does have relurk res. Nice bone wall here, saving the PvE that was trying to escape. And Eddie's just sisting this map. There's cysts everywhere. And in fact, the entire Marine res lane across the top side is down again. Central's gonna go down. Sanitation probably won't go down right now. Assist's doing some work on it bit by bit. And again, a big alien pack managed to find their way into shipping tunnels. Not the greatest grind on the gate. Golden extremely low. Manages to get out. Doggo down to 160. Yeah, he'll also be out fine, but again, Marines need to keep their gates up. And honestly, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they had a second one as backup. This is a different room. Build it up here. Fade swiping away at RTs. That's what we're in right now. This whip's gonna die, unfortunately for it. And Eddie's just out with his bile and his babblers. Okay, this is a base play. We got 2 fades, 2 skulks coming to base. This, ooh, that is potentially a mistake by Spring. He's dead. There's no beacon, and every Marine is so far away that you can't phase through this. You can phase through this. I'm wrong. Heracles and Zaphod coming through. The HMG power. Golden, 4 health. He's dead. He can't get out of here. He can get out of here. He's a madman. He's dead. Wakes there for the pinch. Cleaned up. You know what? I feel like maybe that shouldn't have gone as well as it did for the Marines. They still have this gate up. Babbler's actually attacking the RT instead of the gate. Oh, Doggo. That's a mistake. Is he going to be able to get out of there? He is. Wake's not going to opt to chase, and Wake is going to clean up that RT. Charge has been done. King Yo is up as an Onos. Yams is refading, so the life forms are all coming back out. Touch is the only Marine down here in shipping tunnels. That's a grind gate. No one's getting through that one. Doggo died. Oof. I think Doggo found every Marine in the room. And that Onos is half health already. A quarter health already. Loam. Oh, God. He so nearly took that Onos with him. And there go 2 weapons for the Marines. Tuts is a little afraid of a hallucination. Dreams of scary things. And again, Eddie's just moving his PvE back in. Whip's going to take out the power node in this room. Don't need a scope to do it. The res graph is ridiculous. Skooks up on the RTs. Assists on the other RTs. Doggo refaded. Wasn't a huge loss when he died. He did have that refade res. And Zaphod's cleaned up, and there's an Onos here as well. This gate, no Marines in position to rotate to this. You know what would have been nice, Heracles? If you hadn't shot stuff and you just built a gate down there. A sneaky gate on this map. Not the easiest thing to find or scout out. Because there's just so much map. King Yo is just going to kill this RT. Even if Marines push him, he's got a nice escape route back down here to his hive. And Marines are researching jetpacks. You can't click on that. Doggo, Yams. Ooh, the HMG's Yams takes the bad escape route though. Is he going to be dead? He is going to be dead. It's a risky play to go into Marine main. Especially when Marines are out on the map. 2 very awkward escape routes. This time, Golden's the one back in base. And King Yo just bullying, honestly. Gonna get some damage on this RT. He shouldn't be in any threat here. Easily just backs out of the room. Doggo doesn't even need to help out. Alright. So, alien tech-wise, with 2 hives and 3 upgrades on both, do we actually have advanced swipe? No, we're bio 6 on aliens. No, advanced swipe is apparently further up. But, with one fade up, it wouldn't be the worst thing to start heading towards, but that bio is going to be expensive. But at 36 T-Res for aliens, soon, this is going to be a hive. Especially if Marines can't hold their ground. They don't have a gate again. They don't have the ability to get out on the map quickly. And now it's just the big alien pain train. Lone with his HMG jetpack. Ooh, nearly gets taken out by the Skook. Not gonna happen, and Fade's going rather low actually. But even with jetpacks, there is one more round of jetpacks, and that's coming with no guns. So while there are jetpacks right now, if they die, that's not gonna be good. Marines are poor. They're on 2 RTs. Eddie scouting the map out with his drifter. He knows this is gonna be safe to drop this hive. And aliens should very well know that, ooh, that's a mistake by King Yo. He's dead. There's no way out of that one. But aliens, in the meantime, make gains even on that play. Lone running out of ammo in that HMG. Doggo does go low. Can't fight that. But somehow, they don't lose that gate. Again, Eddie's got his whipping power nodes. Tunnel now, up in Dat 1. That's huge for these aliens. That's really quick rotation to the top of the map. They don't need to worry about getting through the right lane or the mid lane, because they can just get behind it now. Doggo is not camo. He is shaded. Golden, awkward, roots out, does manage to make an escape though. Doggo's just kind of hanging out in this vent. He's got aura, he knows exactly what's happening. Surprised there's a Marine, and surprised Doggo's missed every swipe he took except the first one. And there is the Gen Hive. Marines need to be dealing with this, and they need to deal with it very quickly. Soon, Zaphod and Wake should be aware that it's there. Aliens should come up here to defend. Okay. Big crush from the aliens. The whole team is up here. HMG jetpacks, however, doing serious work. Golden's extremely low. Golden does go down. Bill's low, not gonna die. He does have a safe escape through the vent. I don't know what he's doing. Why is he going in? Oh my god, Bill, you're fucking mad. As it turns out, 70 health is more than enough to challenge HMGs and shotguns. Heracles, meat shot on the Fade, meat shot on the Skook. And back in come the Marines. No jetpacks to rotate into this quickly. No weapons are getting saved. And they get cleaned up as the hive finishes. And this tunnel network across the map. I think aliens are just on top of this game, and Marines kind of out of the P-res to do anything about it. They have weapons 3, armor 2, but they just can't get the work done. There's just okay, Heracles finally not shooting anything on his way down, but King Yo has found him. And King Yo does clean him up. So at least one Skook is aware that they're trying to get something done. Loam, jetpack HMG again. The only jetpack on the field. And the only HMG on the field. As Loam's making that jetpack HMG do some work. Cleaning up Skooks. And now, Turts and Wake get the power up. They don't have a gate yet. They do have the res for it, but there's 2 fades and a skulk here. Skulk does get picked off very quickly. There's a lot of meds going into this fight, and unfortunately for the Marines, they aren't going to win it. Loam Zaphod up into the vent. So the HMG comes flying out, but I think he's just potentially jumped into his own death. Maybe not. Even though 2 of those aliens are still fairly healthy, opting not to take the fight. Heracles in the Marine res lanes, getting cleaned up by Golden Skulk. Marines are just trying to sit on the few RTs that they have managed to recap. Get some heroes back up. Advanced assistance on the way. As Umbra and everything, by the way, everything. Bio 10 is on the way. Xenocide is on the way. Contamination is probably about to be the end of these Marines. They don't have anything to keep themselves in this fight when that stat drops. So, how do Marines win this game? Quite honestly, I don't know. Because they could kill every life form and every skull can just kill itself. Doggo goes down, but there's the big Xeno by Golden. 3 Marines cleaned up. Contamination is in the base already. Honestly, Marines, there's your GG. That one, that was a little rough. They had such an upper hand at the start of this game. They sat on 6 RTs for nearly 12 minutes. But then again, aliens sat on 4. That's ridiculous. What do you do in that situation? The accuracies across the Marine team are, except for Zaphod, who's clearly a bot, pretty damn good, honestly. 300 plus med packs dropped. Not the greatest accuracy. And that may have been a bit of a sink for the res, but at the same time, when you're on that many RTs for that long, it's not really a problem. But the aliens just took the lead. What happened at 12 minutes for them to biobomb? Leap came up actually, and Veils came up. And that probably has something to do with the, like, gaining kills. Yeah. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. So the real question... 50,000 structure damage by King Yo. Real question is, are we going to see the same thing? Are these aliens about to just expand and creep their way across the whole map? Or will Marines actually have the better strat, find the way through, and punish the other team for it? But after the wonderful 30+ minute delay to get this game started, at least something interesting happened. The team with 3 mercs played better than the team without 3 mercs. And I still don't know who Bill is. I'm doing great. So I guess we're just waiting on Eddie, and Eddie does manage to join up and hop in that chair. Yams is weak-bladdered and useless. As I just sit here sneezing, Hopefully that doesn't happen in the middle of a game, because that'd be really awkward. But either way, this just shows the power of people not words, not knowing what to do with this many RTs on the field. The end of that game, Aliens up to 7 RTs. And when you're on 7 RTs, your res, it doesn't hold you back. Eddie was at 104 res when he dropped that hive in generators, or whatever it's called over here. Is this generators? Generator. But then, you know, he's got a shift hive, he's got the biomass, he's got the umbra, the spur, the spores, the spur, the stomp, the biomass, the xenocide, and ultimately the contamination. That's pretty ridiculous, honestly. Opened at 12 minutes, the fades. I think the fades were earlier than 12 minutes. I think the fades were like back here somewhere. But again, there was that big hive push, which Marines, yeah, actually that might have been a lot of the gate grinding that happened. And again, where every Marine gets wiped, and then every Marine gets wiped. But I'm pretty sure Leap actually, you know, has a decent amount of increase in Skulk fighting ability for those kind of pushes. Close the distance quickly, jump around quickly. Marines have lost someone. Who have they lost? Doggo? They lost Doggo. I guess he's reconnecting. Anyway. Ooh, look, a BMAC. Remember, buy yours today for... I don't know, I ain't saying that. Maybe if they give me a cut of the money if I promote BMAX for them, that'd be fine. Doggo has readied for 5-piece combo. Do you think I can make the team names work this time, or if I'm gonna mess that up? Who knows? It's impossible to know, honestly. I don't know how it messed up the last time. It's not like one of the teams has even got their own players. So we'll just find out. So again, your teams, 5-piece combo versus Code of Misconduct. There are your actual team members for 5-piece combo. And, yeah. Here are your actual players on 5-piece combo. Yams, Eddie, and Doggo are the only ones in the team. 3 mercs for their side. And the only person missing out of Code of Misconduct today is Star. And Spring has replaced him as the commander. Anyway, pretty much an identical split, I think. Maybe it was 2-3 last time. Either way, Marines are going to cap their naturals up. And Skulks are going to clean up quite handily on that side. And on the other side, the Skulks will win the fight. This RT will probably not go down. It shouldn't go down. It will take a lot of damage, but it should be fine. As Yams and Doggo push on down. And no one knows where the power node is. Interestingly, Eddie being the toxic commander, Tut's going Gorge, by the way. Could have been bad while he was in an egg with that Marine pushing. But yeah, this blueprint, very nice from Eddie. Aliens cannot drop this RT until that gets ghosted away. Which should happen right about now. Nope, thank you. It's not a huge loss in the res for the Marines. They don't need it. And again, Eddie's just going to constantly try and redrop that. I'm just going to sit on top of it so that Spring can get in and build it. Skulks will win the fight up on the north side of the map. And Doggo and Yams are just going to cap up sewer. But in doing so, these two Skulks should be able to kill this RT, I would think. Bill's going to come back and he might be able to pick them off as they try to leave. Flashlight will give him away if the sound didn't. Zaffo gets the clean pick and I don't really know what King Yo was doing around the corner. But not a massive issue. This is an interesting armory location, to say the least. Armor 2's on the way already for Marines. And the aliens have opted for the Crag Hive, so regen and Vamp, because Vamp is insane. Yams is not going to get much done down here. That's going to be a very quick recycle, I would think. In fact, yeah, there we go. So, down goes some of the Marine res. I don't think Marines capped this at all last game. And in fact, Marines haven't really capped up this north side too much. In fact, King Yo's going to opt to cap it backwards, by the looks of things. And Phase Tech is the next option. So, here's hoping that these Marines can hold their gates a little bit better than the last team. Touch is getting a little bit pressured by Golden over in Purification, but he does have two Skulks as backup. And Golden's trapped between them. That's a nice bait switch and clear by the aliens. As Yams opts to not even try and push this and just run all the way back. With his tail between his legs like a scared little dog. But anyway, look at Eddie's perfect timings. Armor 2, Phase Tech, pretty much done at the same time. Weapons 1 is on the way. So no Phase 8s are going to get dropped just yet. And in fact, aliens slowly are catching up to this Marine RT count. In fact, they are even. As another Marine RT goes down. Doggo, Yams, and 3 Skulks plus a Gorge. As Babbler's just jumping around doing tiny little chip damage. Right now, Doggo and Yams don't need to push this. They're keeping pretty much most of the alien team here. Lurks are on the way to help clean this up. And in fact, they don't even need all the Skulks to do it. But Yams and Doggo keeping aliens there meant that now Marines have recapped Central, capped North, and are capping generators. But hopefully for the aliens, they get this RT down. They should do. That's dead. Nothing they're going to do about that. Heracles doesn't manage to get out of them. Does. And, ooh, what's going on down there? Apparently Bill found his way into the hive and started shooting something. Now Golden crouching around the map. Does find Zaphod and Wake. Probably not going to get too much done there. The Lurks are on top of him before any real damage was dealt. And in fact, there are 3 Lurks up. Heracles, Zaphod, and Wake. On a map this size, having the Lurks to rotate around the map quicker than the Skulks can should be pretty good. Heracles, 1 health on the escape there. In fact, every Lurk taking a lot of damage. Unfortunate for Marines that they couldn't clean that up and at least take one of those Lurks down. But now, King Yo down into the res on sewer. Desisted, so it starts just ticking its health down. And cleaned up very quickly by 2 Lurks and a Skulk. As Zaphod is on res. And Tuts is on his way up there with Doggo behind them. And this change is not going to last too long. The Hydras are going to let both these aliens know if they didn't already. Heracles is on an RT. These RTs are desisted, but there's a Crag over here, so this one's pretty much fine. The phase gate gets dropped as the Wake gets scanned. The tunnel being here is gonna make that a very questionable build choice. What? That gate's gonna go up, I think. Oh, Wake goes in. And yeah. Oh, Wake going very low to King Yo there. But the gate not gonna go up. Interesting choice to try and build it. Tuts! Yeah. Tuts is gonna hide, I think. Oh, the spit may have given him away. He doesn't have a safe way out from this side of the map. But he is so much faster than the Marines they're chasing. And in fact, his safe way out through the map is back through the middle of the map. In fact, it's not even an out. So stick up there with your life forms and get some work done. King Yo coming in from behind might be able to do a lot of damage on a Lurk here. Wake is taking some bullets. Found himself the safe spot up top. Opts not to get healed and just fly back home. In fact, this gate did manage to get rebuilt. I'm not too sold on the positioning of it. Not with the tunnel right around the corner. And especially not with one Marine after another. Wake is low actually. Oh, Wake's very low actually. Yams is just as low. But now that Yams is out of the room, does anyone even remember about Wake? Apparently not, as Wake manages to get a kill. And with his regen, not too much to worry about. The hype has been claimed by the aliens. And pretty much like the last game, aliens doing the exact same thing. Tunnel, same spot, lots of RTs. And the one thing the Marines haven't done this game is really hold that 6 RT. In fact, down to 3. And they're gonna lose another one. Marines just... I'm not sure this was the gate to build. I think this is a much better gate. Get yourself positioned on the map with it. Hold your res with it. Because now you have fades to contend with. As Zaphod goes very low. Oh, Zaphod does get picked off by Yams. As he rotates in for the pinch. And again, another RT that's not going to be contested in time will go down. That's with the ambush. Does manage to pick off the one Marine. Had to back up in Wake if it was needed. And Golden and Doggo do get some damage in on the fade. But Spring with the Drifter support, Mucus coming out in the fights. Things are a little bit more tanky. So, Marines, with their gate, do have a bit more map control. It's Golden done quite a bit of damage to Loam. The med pack, the one med pack that was afforded, not going to be of much help. Loam, on the other hand, his escape route's blocked. Oh, goes very low. I think the Marines pushed a little bit too far around that corner to catch the escape route. And aliens have found themselves onto the gate again. Normally, you'd have 2 fades and 2 lurks. And you'd have a skull count on the res, but with 3 lurks up, there's a lot more agile in the res biting. Yams not going to be able to do much in that fight. Golden probably not going to be able to do much in this fight. 3 lurks. And aliens are just very handily winning their fights across the map. They're packing well. They're finding the solo marines everywhere. And Heracles going low, but still out. So, Marine Tech just hasn't really gone anywhere for a while. They do have shotguns, but 2-2. And they're just trying their hardest to hold some gates. Yams does get some nice shots in there on Turts and Heracles. And Kingo from behind, not gonna get much done. Not finding his shots. Golden comes through the gate, does manage to hit Loam a lot. Hertz is also low. No one gonna be able to get him on the escape. And Golden gets cleaned up by the 3 lurks. Doggo and Bill rotating out of generator to try and do something here, but the gate's already dead. Doggo might be able to save a shotgun. The res node goes down. Doggo picks up a shotgun with 1 shot in it. Not the greatest. Kingo rotating in from respawn, just annihilated. Yams also rotating in. 1 rifle versus 1 fade. Not an easy fight. As Heracles, Awake, and Turts are going to clean up these Marines. Ooh, Turts actually taking some big shots. So does Heracles. Spores are on the way for these aliens. Wake is diving way too much. He's way too aggressive with that one. Manages to find his way out. And now, aliens just, again, 2 RTs. They don't have the res to be in fights. They don't have the res to sustain the Marines. There's just not enough to go through. Either you need to wipe these life forms extremely quickly in a fight, or you need to get some res so that you can get meds to sustain the fight for longer. Finally though, Marines not really going 1v1, well, more like 1v3s. Do manage to force these life forms out of it. Heracles with the ballsy redive. And again, 1 Marine versus 2 life forms. It's just a free shotgun kill. Doggo's not going to be able to recycle it. He does recycle it, but doesn't get the shots to count after doing so. Yams and Bill just trying to keep this shotgun alive, but there's this bait and lurk here. Just gonna bully them off of it. Ooh, Hercules actually taking a lot of pistol damage there. This Wake is now an Onos. That's some Marine bullying right there. Out comes the Drifter support. Wake is going to clean that RT up. Marines opted for a kind of sneaky gate up here in Dat 1 so they can push this Gen Hive. It's 63% grown, and that's 5 Marines. That Hive's not going to go up, but the call should honestly be with how far out Marines are and where the aliens are. That should be a base hit. And it is. And it doesn't matter about the beacon because it's so far back to the gate. This Hive's dead no matter what. And now the call. Back to base. It's going to have to be another beacon. In fact, they can't, or they could afford one. But Eddie opts to jump out instead and hope the Marines can all phase back in time. And, ooh, Wake does go fairly low. In fact, so do the Lurks. But the Fades with Spore support, Umbra support. Actually, they don't have Umbra. That's not Umbra, that's Enzyme. Enzyme support, Mucus support. These Marines, they're gonna get farmed until they GG, just like that. So, Code of Misconduct takes their alien game maybe a little bit more convincingly than 5-piece combo managed to do. Again, decent accuracies. Across the board, a lot less not play damage, structure damage, because Marines just weren't getting those pushes down into the res lane too often. They managed it early on, but once the fades were up, they didn't really get anywhere. Aliens, they did their work on the res. And yeah, it kind of shows. This was like the only real pressure Marines put on alien RTs. In fact, after that, whew, they just went above and beyond. Marines, though, unlike that previous game where we saw them at 6 RTs for 12 minutes, this game ended a lot faster, and Marines sat on 6 for only a minute or so. And the res, ooh, that kill graph. I think where the problem is the bit where this bit is a big gap and this line doesn't go up much. This is probably 10 kills in the space of 12 minutes. And it showed, like, every fight was aliens. Like, they packed each fight. They were a team. They played as a group. Yeah. And it was definitely not great for the Marines to be fighting. So as it turns out, you need lots of res, lots of meds even, not mez. That's a place in Tram. And you hope to God that aliens don't pack play you that much, I guess. Anyway, this is Descent. It has changed a lot, but I think somewhere there's a video of this map, so you know. So yeah, that's Descent. And it's changed a bit since then. The biggest, most notable changes are that this vent no longer goes into this room, and this vent comes out in silo for some reason instead of here, and it doesn't go around here like it used to, which ultimately makes this map really kind of not great if you get stuck in your main base as aliens, because you have two lanes out. That's, you know, you go out one way or you go out the other way, and if Marines get just a really strong defensive setup outside your base, you have to fight your way through them. In some cases, that's just not gonna work. My ambient sounds are on. Yeah, that's a result of NS2 Plus streamer / caster mode, I believe, because it resets this. And I'm too lazy to go through the several hundred options in NS2 Plus and turn them all on and off differently. It's just how it's gonna be. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Haven't seen a 6v6 on this map in a long time, and I've seen it be painful for aliens on pub servers. Also, you can no longer get up top here. They got rid of this. With glass everywhere. No more fancy escalator. But hey, at least club still looks cool. You know? I'm sure there's some other changes here and there that I've just forgotten exist. Like that glass does that. Apparently there's a vent here. Alright, yeah, that's that vent. Did it always come out here? I don't think it did. There's some changes there. There's no vent that you can get in and get up into the top of Hydro anymore. There's no more abusive gorge biling. It's definitely changed a bit. And I guess we're going to see how that plays. And, oh, well, you know, the aliens opting to start in mono, which is just what I was thinking about. Is this map, or does this map allow a fab drone spawn? But apparently not. And the first thing Marines are doing is Turtz is teabagging and about to buy some mines. Which also means this is a 4-0 kind of split. Turtz is left back in base. He's going to get the mines up, which means no base rush potential unless aliens figure this out really quickly. And they do have 3 on the side that has no one. And the 4 Marines up north side are just going to get big capping done. Doggo finds his way into the base and Turtz isn't there. And in fact, by now, aliens should realize, hey, something's not right here. Doggo's above the CC. Zaphod's coming back. He's coming back to buy mines. But does he know Doggo's here? Oh, he doesn't. Doggo gets the pick before the mines even get bought, so at least Zaphod hasn't lost his mines. And Turtz finds one of these skulks. And I'm pretty sure people know Doggo's still back here. Zaphod's going to get some mines up in the base as well. Anyway, what about the rest of the map? The 3 Marines on the north side managed to cap up in fabrication. Forgot the name then. Moved themselves down into energy flow, and now aliens are going to have to think about dealing with that. Doggo, he knows that there are mines around everything else here, so why not just bite that RT? And he doesn't manage to pick off Zaphod. But I think aliens have very much realized that Marines went north, and they've expanded very aggressively across the south. They've got a tunnel. In fact, this tunnel position, really nice by Eddie. You push this hive, you just aren't going to see that unless you come down the route Heracles is in right now. As he puts a lot of bullets into hallucinations and still has enough to clean up the real scoops. He's going to do some desisting here. And he's going to finally get cleaned up with the support from the Gorge. And the cis chain does get reconnected. But like I said, this tunnel, hive to south side of the map, this is going to be a difficult push for the Marines. Clogs, webs, whips. Yikes. And Babbler scoops at that. Loam getting pushed out of here by Golden. Golden is alone. He has no backup right now if this goes wrong. He hopes to just get himself out of there. And Zaphod and Loam clean up in the middle of the map. One Skulk does find his way through, but does opt to come back. I don't know. And Golden again. Not going to go down. And Zaphod deleting Doggo there with that pistol. Some nice shots. Yams creeping his way down into gravity. And in fact, okay, not creeping his way to base. Does check for the Marine underneath just in case. And Tuts coming back from Hydro. Tuts managed to clean up Yams quite nicely there. King Yo went down. Big plays by Loam and Zaphod over in Silo. That's a flash lurk right there. Bill, on the other hand, is opting to go the other way. And this is heavy Marine pressure right now. Tuts is down in south. Zaphod and Loam pushing monorail, and Heracles up the middle of the map. Tuts does get cleaned up. Heracles now finds himself into the natural. But aliens, the coolest base. Now, remember, there's mines here. Who's about to forget that? Tuts and Spring and Wake are all here. This, honestly, this push is not looking like it's going to do anything. Yams hits a mine. Doggo takes damage because of it. And that's a cleanup. Yeah. Gorge is dead. The only thing alive is the lurk, but he's not close enough to really be defending anything. Heracles, Zaphod, 3 Skooks. They don't need to win this fight, but it's going to be great if they do, because all of those aliens just used every egg up. Eggs have been spawned. And yeah, this cis chain, this is just going to get constantly broken. And in doing that, keeping those aliens dead and out of the fight, no one's actually going to be here to stop this tunnel being killed. And the Veils, oh no, they were so secret, they were so hidden, no one was supposed to find them. Eddie pulling out the next level strats. Hide the Veils, put a crag on them and nobody will kill them. But aliens just couldn't hold that bottom side. They still have the tunnel up. No one's even used it, I don't think. It's gonna go down. Aliens in the meantime opted to clean up some of the north side res. They didn't manage to kill Plaza though. So Marines are still doing pretty well on 4 RTs. Aliens are going to drop down to just the 1 in their base really soon. And again, Advanced Armory is up, so I'm not sure what the strat here is. But there's 60 res ready to go for Marines. In fact, 60 res that just disappeared somewhere. I have no idea. What is it? It's a proto. It doesn't tell me because it's not been finished. But yeah, the Proto. On this map, in this room, jetpacks aren't great. It's a very low ceiling room. Like, you know, you can jump and hit your head. We might be seeing exos. That would be kind of interesting. But then again, jetpacks are nice to get around the map quickly. And honestly, the tech on the alien side's not so good right now. They're 5 res away from their fades. They have only the one lurk right now. Wait, just head peeking the stairs there. And there are mines on RTs as well. Golden finds out the hard way. And again, aliens are losing another RT. Back down to 1. Those fades, 4 res away, just got a little bit longer. Interestingly, with that proto drop, nothing's researching on it yet. Weapons 2 was the choice instead. And there's an armory down in observation, which Heracles and Turds both bought mines from. I like it. You know, I like the mine trap idea. As long as they can stay alive long enough, keep the cysts back, stop the infestation. This is a painful attack for any alien to try and take. And as they fall back, Golden, I think, may have spotted that mine. But aliens still have to deal with this. And in fact, aliens do manage to pick Turds off without anything. Bill hits the mine, he's getting welded. He doesn't die. 30 in health. And now 3 mines that honestly shouldn't do anything. Infestation kills one of them. And jetpacks have been started. You know what? I wanted to see exos. It would have been fun. Golden is egging a lurk. Bill managed to not see those mines, and Golden didn't either. But this cyst will probably, or should, kill both of them. Bill very low in that fight. Golden goes in late, takes a lot of damage as well. Dogan managed to clean up one, and Golden does clean up the second one. Advanced assistance from the Marines as the Marines clean up this hydro tunnel. Oops. One skulk in the tunnel doesn't manage to make it out in time. And Zaphod has a HMG, does manage to kill a lurk. Does a lot of damage to the other lurk as well. Too many things there for him to deal with. I think that was the whole alien team, bar the commander. And yeah. Yikes. Nice job by Zaphod. Kingo just sitting in a vent getting parasites. And we'll probably opt to run past once Wake is out of his lane. Now, finally, the fades are up. 10-minute fades. In fact, nearly 11-minute fades. Wake's gonna get cleaned up here. Wake nearly killed Fade in that fight there. Some nice med support from Spring. But now, no, aliens they're just being pulled apart. They're like pulled pork right now, and I bet pulled alien tastes just as good. 1 second they're down in observation, and they're losing everything. Then they're up in energy flow, losing everything. And again, the fades, the lurk, everything gets hurt. Nothing's gonna die this time, except maybe a scope. But again, how long until someone's back in energy flow? Heracles and Zaphod, they're on their way. They have jetpacks. And again, aliens have to come and defend it. They don't have time to get any pressure done. Marines still have this capped. 2 HMGs and 3 life forms. The jetpacks give them the time to buy the distance. Golden's just gonna get melted. Doggo's in the vent and Heracles knows it. Oh dear, Doggo. Oh dear. That is domination indeed by Heracles. These aliens are looking kind of done. Well done. Overdone. What do? They are miles behind in res. Miles behind in kills. Miles behind in the tech. And the GG gets called. Code of Misconduct making that one look a lot more convincing than their last attempt at playing Marines. And doing so with considerably worse accuracies than their last attempt at playing Marines. 19%. This is like Div 4 kind of aim coming out of Loam. We don't even have a Div 4. But that, yeah, I mean, Jesus. There's just no pressure on the, like, there's, what do? You just have, you push all game. It's ridiculous. The tech graph, the RT graph, the kill graph, like, they're doing everything. And they aren't being punished. They aren't being punished for any of it. Yeah. Aliens just... They weren't killing anything. 2 people had 7 kills. The rest of them are on 1. Not much res biting coming out of some of them either. That was just a rough game all around. Feels bad to say it. There's another video of Descent because I kind of forgot to turn that off. It's a nice video, but you know, the game might start and that's clearly more important. So, 5-piece combo and Code of Misconduct. The last round, will they manage to draw this 2-2? Or is Code of Misconduct going to take it 3-1? Like, I feel like most of their other games seemingly have gone. Maybe. Maybe they... maybe they are 3-1 in everything. I can't actually remember. And Heracles readying up for Code of Misconduct as we wait for 5-piece combo to figure out what they're gonna do to try and even this up. They have it in them. They've got the shots. They've got the comm. They've got the strats. Can they manage it though? And of course, are we going to see another ridiculous 3 lurks? Or is this map small enough that you don't need that? I feel like this map's small enough you don't need 3 lurks. But who knows? They have enough players to do it. Hell, they could go 5 lurks. Alright, here we go. There are your teams, once again. And this time, Marines are over in Monorail as aliens opt to spawn in launch control. Tuts is straight away going to a gorge. And there's no fancy 4-0 split coming out of these Marines. There's no fancy mine strat. The arms lab is down. It's a 3-2 split. Bill's left to build energy flow. Golden's crouching his way up towards Fab. And Doggo's sitting down in fluid transfer, making sure they know if any aliens are trying to get across the map. Golden does get picked off by Loam though. King Yo does find Zaphod. This is going to get parasited by Wake, who will fall back and attempt an ambush. I expect as he gets Heracles' backup, that might not happen. The Drifter and Gorge are down there as well, actually. Doggo could rotate in behind this. As another scorp goes through, Doggo might... Who knows? Yams and Doggo could just both go kill Gravity. And Zaphod's sneaking behind. And the call's been made. Aliens know this is here now. Heracles going in a bit gung-ho early. So, aliens now, they have a tunnel. It's not that aggressive. It does hold them the next tech point, and Doggo and Yams doing some decent work down here. Both are about to empty at the same time. They do get the RT, and Yams goes down. He does get one pick for his effort. Turts is left to deal with King Yo, and does manage to do so. Meanwhile, nothing really much going on the north side. Some conflict here and there, but no RTs. King Yo's just waiting for his backup here. He's not getting meds. He is going to get welded though. But now, Loam Zaphod through the vent. Heracles jumps on the Marines. Zaphod comes out, gets the pick behind. Tuts is fine. Zaphod actually gets both of those Marines. Nice cleanup. And Doggo and Yams thought they were going to go push up into Plaza, but that's not even capped. Golden's up in the north lane anyway. And Doggo gets taken out. Yams doing a nice job. Excuse me. Does manage to pick off Heracles, and he will push back down into Gravity. He's got to be careful not to empty those bullets too fast. And does manage to get a rifle butt out to kill Spring. But that's pretty much all he's going to do. Golden's found by Heracles. And Heracles will go and bite that top lane. Marines do have mines, actually. And they do have some mines down in base now. And Doggo and Golden opting to purchase some. It's just some nice, easy defense on your RTs or vents and stuff around the map. Heracles not going to be able to kill Fabrication. Bill and Yams are going to push down into Plaza here. I don't think there's really many aliens ready to respond to this. The lurks are up, actually. And what the heck? When did this happen? Zaphod and Loam find their way into Monorail. That IP is dead. The mine placement, not great. The comm and another Skulk is in. Oh god, the IP goes down. If Eddie dies, that's it. He does jump towards the mine, but I think that's game. Okay, Doggo just killed Wake. But there's no meds. Tuts can just bully. And he's going to. There's no meds. What do you do, Doggo? You get spit to death. That's what happens. Bill and Yams running back through the middle of the map. But yeah. Tuts can clear the mines. There's no IP. They're actually looking like they want to go check for some other stuff. It's all on these two right now. They do get the first pick, but Wake from behind manages to clean it up, and just, there you have it. the quickest game of the bunch, Code of Misconduct, managing to take the series 3-1 with a interesting base rush. I wouldn't really call it a base rush. Maybe the mines were a little bit lacking in the base there. Yeah. That's how that goes. The tech paths literally don't mean a damn thing. The res graph literally doesn't mean a damn thing. And the kill graph, yeah. When you're dead and you have no meds left at the end of the game, you kind of die. Yams, 37%. Not bad. Most structure damage as well. Marines and aliens, once again, ending with some weird ass crazy crap. But yeah, there's that. Thank you for watching. That was, you know, interesting. And I hate waiting 30 minutes for games to start. So maybe next time, Taps team, here's a tip. Get 6. Thanks for watching.